Hello everyone, and welcome to the first Cut It Out Monday video of the new year. I am super excited to be back doing all this. We're going to be making it's a Make It Now project, but it's just a simple thank you card. My kids got gifts from my son and his adopted family. And they always send us such wonderful thank you cards. Each of the kids put down, what they're going to use their gift for, or, thank you for the gift. And I always mean to do it and always forget. But this time, since I can't post birthday cards until the recipients get them, I thought today would be a good time to actually make a thank you card, put it out. Today is also my birthday. Yay! I'm kind of excited. Not a whole lot going on because it is a Monday and it is the normal Monday routine. So, it is my birthday. I am excited about that, but nothing real special happening. So instead of sharing the cards that I'm making for other people in the month of January, since they won't be receiving their cards for a while, I thought that I would share this thank you card. So like I said, it is a Make It Now project. It comes with the card as well as an envelope. So I'm going to put together the card and the envelope for you. I did cut out a second panel so that I could write a message and have my kids write a message to my son on the inside so it would show up better. This is actually some pretty thin cardstock. Not sure where I got it from. And then this is some, I believe it's Die Cuts with a View cardstock. I just can't remember. It's called Ocean. I just can't remember who did it. And it is a little bit thicker, so it will hold up nicely. It is textured on one side, but we're going to be putting that side down on the inside. But on the facing outward, as the background panel here, we're going to have the textured side up. So first, I'm going to fold my card on the score line. I'm just going to press it with my fingers at first, seeing as how it's die cut out. And then I will use my bone folder to crease it. Now, I have found with having card bases cut out, there's my bone folder. Having card bases cut out on my Cricut machine, they don't always line up. So let me zoom in here for you. So as you can see, it's not quite creased down, but it doesn't line up like I would like it to. So I will just go in and trim that off once I am done. In fact, usually I have this piece going a lot smaller, and there should still be plenty of room, to trim it off. So I'm going to add this piece last, but this one on the inside here will line up perfectly without needing to be trimmed off. So I'm going to take some Tombow as well as some of my other liquid glue. Where is my Tombow? There it is. So that I can get everywhere. You could also pop this card up if you wanted. I think that might look nice too, but I don't want the dimension at the moment. If I was hand delivering this, then I would pop it up. So in the big areas, I am going to put my line of glue. And then the smaller areas, I will do the liquid, or the pen. And that's just and I'll just do a dot in the smaller areas. So not a whole lot here, because this stuff does dry pretty quick, but I do want all of this kind of stuck down. And then whatever doesn't get stuck down, I can easily just peel up some. line that up. I do have a little overhang of the glue, which is fine. You could just put glue on the, oh, I'm so sorry guys, you are way zoomed in there. There we go. I could just put it on the outside of the card base, but I prefer to put it on, or on the insert here, but I prefer to put it on the card base itself. So I'm going to just take my finger and kind of rub at the sticky spots. And then what I like to do if I have glue overflow like that is I will take my powder tool and go over it as well. That will help take away some of the sticky, and Tombow does dry pretty quick, so I'm not too worried about it. And then I can go over it with a Swiffer to ensure that I get all the particles. And the same thing here, just helps to get rid of the sticky. You can wait until it completely dries, but for the purposes of doing this video, I wanted to continue on. Let me grab my Swiffer cloth as soon as I can find them. I rearranged some of my craft room for the break. Oops. There we go. I will go back in and clean up where the powder is still showing up, but at the moment that works. And then for the other insert, like I said, we're going to do the textured side down, and I'm actually not going to use liquid glue. I will just use my tape runner, my big ATG here. And you could have done that with the front panel, but this way it's just so much simpler. I almost forgot. Need to trim off some of the card front here so that it lines up, because that will drive me absolutely crazy. And the machine scored for me, so it's not like I'm, you know, just folding it willy-nilly. It put the score in, so either my paper shifted or it was off. Sorry, I keep my trimmer here in the drawer, being stubborn. Didn't want to fit. Okay, so now we'll take the inside piece and we will eyeball that so that it is centered. This gives you not only a finished look to the card, but it also gives you ample, or not ample, it gives you more space to write to someone. So you could actually start up here and then finish down there, and I'll have, you know, like my girls will write messages up here and I'll write something down here and that sort of thing. So there is our card. Now for the envelope, I was originally going to have the smooth side out, but I couldn't get the sticker off of the card stock describing what it was, and I hate when companies do that. It's either been on that long or it just, yeah. So we'll fold all this inside so that that doesn't show. So this machine did score. I don't know if you can see that. So again, I'm just gonna kind of crease with my fingers to get it started. And then we'll fold in and burnish down. I didn't resize anything. Well, I did resize it because it came up really tiny in the thing. I'm sorry. I think I said that this was a Make It Now project, and I'm thinking about. I actually just searched Google Images for or not Google Images, the image on the Cricut Design Space for thank you, and this was one of the images that came up. I was looking in the Make It Now project. That's why I was thinking. So I do apologize if you go to look for it and it's not there. It's because it was just in the Google Images. So you can do one of two things. You can, have the flaps on the outside or have them on the inside. I'm going to have them on the inside, but I am going to trim down just a little because it feels a little bit bulky right there. So I'm just going to take it and just do a little snip kind of diagonally there, so it'll sit a little bit flatter. You don't have to do this by any means. It just feels a little thick. That side I didn't have to do as much, but now you can see where the fold is, that it'll sit much nicer. I am not going to worry about doing the top because I do want that to look nice. So that is what our envelope will look like. I'll take my score tape here, and I'm actually going to mark very lightly with a pencil where it stops. Ooh, hard to see on that side. Because I want to put some tape here on the inside edge and then here on the outside edge, just to really secure it down. So I'm going to be using some thin tape. This is a 1/4 inch. Actually, I might have, let's see, we'll do the 3/8. That's going to be a little big for 2 strips. Yeah, we'll just do the 1/4 inch. 2 strips. Oh, I hear someone at my door. Just 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. So I just put tape here on the inside and then on the outside of that flap, and I'm going to do the same here. And this is terrible. I'm cutting it to make it easier. And then we'll burnish all of this down. Now I decided to do the 2 pieces mostly because I have this label here. So if it does come up, it'll still hold there because that won't be touching it. So I'm just going to burnish those down really well. Well, I was hoping this would be a quick video. And then take all of these backings off. Excuse me. And then do a really good burnishing to ensure. And now the moment of truth that this works. Look at that. And then if you do decide to do a textured side up, you can just, use a white label to put the address down, which is probably what I'll end up doing. I have pretty bad handwriting as it is, so to try and write on this would not necessarily work out in my favor either. So you could, do a label, or you could write directly on the envelope. And I think that this cardstock is pretty strong, that it should hold up well to the mail. If you're concerned about it, I suppose you could put like washi tape to decorate it, to help reinforce the sides, but I am not too super worried about that. Like I said, it's some pretty thick cardstock. So that is the card for today, or the project for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful Monday. I am hoping my kids go back to school tomorrow. They were home today because we got snow and ice over the weekend, and it was still pretty icy out. So I'm looking forward to running all the errands I was going to do today as part of my birthday fun tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and have a wonderful day. Bye.